What is going on, YouTube? My name is Diesel, and we are playing again some Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. What's up? We're in Diesel's mechanic shop. That's right, and we got a couple orders. They're piling up. Now, when I showed you here, I haven't showed you a couple things here. A lot of these jobs, like you said, aren't available until you hit a certain range of experience. I only have 220 XP, so these two cars are just gonna have to, just gonna have to suck it for now. So what do we have here? We have lack of engine power, list provided. So let's take that job. Gonna move this bad boy into the shop. See what we can do with it. See what kind of things are really wrong with it. Let's check it out. Look at this ugly looking tiny little car. That's fine. It's fine. It's eco-friendly. Good, good. Let's examine it. Looks like we got a coil gone bad. Let's check out the ignition coil. Really? That's it? That's all? The engine problems? Alright. So, assemble mode. This is going to be the easiest one yet. Done. Take that out. Let's go to the Cat Pat store. Oh my god! It was right next to it. Yeah, let's put in coil. There you are. 60 bucks. That little thing? Yep, $60 for that little thing. Let's check this out. Assemble mode. We're working hard. Working hard here, folks. And that's it. $120 later, and we're killing it. Okay, now. Let's see. Replace timing-related parts. Find and fix any running gear problems. Now, the gear... Let's take this job, because this one might take us a little bit of time, because the gearbox, like I said in the last episode, is a pain in the butt to get to. You basically have to take apart the entire engine just to get to the gearbox. So let's examine here. Let's check out the part order. Front shock absorber, rear shock absorber, rubber bushing. I don't even think chicken wing. Well, we got to put it up on the lift, so let's move it to the lift. Let's go to the left lifter. Ring ring, buzz buzz. Alright, we're going to lift this bad boy up because we have to get underneath the car. Okay. Now let's check it out and we'll examine. Okay, so we need... what it looks like is this bad boy right here. This disc, this rim over here is bad. And it looks like a shock absorber over here is also not up to snuff. Sometimes these camera angles can be a little funky, as you can see. And there's the rubber bushing that we need to replace as well. And the shock absorber up at the front. So, let's go and take care of the front first. Hop on here, we'll disassemble this. And what did we learn from last time? From the bottom up. Make sure you leave that last one at the top. In real life, that is. You can do it, you can just go on you can take them off however you like. And let's see, go up here. We can just remove that. That one's super quick and easy. Let's go down here. Gonna remove the brake calipers. Nice. Brake pads. Boom, boom. Gonna remove the valve. Wheel rubber bearing. A lot of parts. It's a lot of things going in tail. Now, of course, to take apart just this... take apart this next piece, the front steering knuckle A, you basically have to take apart two parts of the car here. So, alright, so we have to take off this, because it's connected to the piece. Take this off. Good, good, good. And we got to take this part off too. Now, in certain cars, the mechanics are going to be a little different, so you got to figure out... Oh, what am I forgetting? What am I missing? Lame. Lame. One little tiny thing. Okay. Okay, and we'll take that off. And we will leave that there. Let's head over to this other wheel here. Boom. Boom. Ding ding. Ring ring. Ring ring. Know what I'm saying? We gotta get to that shock absorber, and there is a rubber bushing that we have to take care of too. So, caliper's gone. Bang. Brake pads. Brake disc. Rear wheel hub. Let's unscrew it. Yay. Good. Good. Nice. And do I really need to take apart this whole thing? I don't think I do. I think I just replace this. Nice. So that's good. And where was that rubber bushing at? I think that was it right there. Okay. So rubber bushing, rear shock absorber, front steering knuckle, shock absorber cap. So let's do shock absorber, steering knuckle. So let's type in shock. Front shock absorber, we need that. Rear shock absorber, oh no. Oh no, I forget if it was A or B. Now this is something that I think that needs to get, I don't know, fixed. Shock absorber A, knuckle A, okay. Is that you can't get into the product order, like the shipping order. You can only get into your inventory. So if you forget, like I usually do, you have to walk all the way back over to the car and knuckle A, front knuckle A, good, apply. You gotta walk all the way over the car, check to see what parts you have. Unless you go into your inventory, you can check that too. But if you're working on a lot of projects and stuff like that, your inventory can get, like, this is my inventory right now. Like, it's just filled up, especially after you take apart all those different car parts. It can be a mess. So, go in here. Let's hop into assemble mode. Yay! Let's fix her up. Alright, let's pop in that rubber bushing. Tiny parts first. Good, good, yes, yes. Excellent. Put in that rear shock absorber. Shock absorber. Ha. Yeah, I said, like, problem with the gearbox and stuff like that. Like, no, it has nothing to do with the gearbox. Gearbox is much more complicated process. And after we fix this, I'll show you, there's a little bit of like a leveling system in here. That way you can repair some of these parts, and that way you won't have to spend as much money, many much more. You can take some of the parts that you've taken off of the car that you've already fixed, repair those parts, so that way, oh, top one first, diesel, go into the star pattern, do it like you're supposed to do it in real life. Okay, front end, back end done. Let's go to the front end. In assemble mode. Where am I at? Where did I go? Okay, front steering wheel knuckle. Gotta put on all these parts again. Outer tie rod. Lower suspension arm. Pop that bad boy on. Screw it in. Screw it in. Come on. Come on, buddy. Where you at? Oh, there you are. Nice. And the last but not least, right there. Not last but not least, but let's see here. Shock absorber. Boom. We can go up to the top here. We can add the front shock absorber cap because that's super simple to do. Barely even have to do anything, really. And we have our sway bar, front link A. Screw it in. Screw it in. Screw it in. Yeah, front wheel hub. And we're just putting everything back together again. Fantastic. Good, good. Drive axle. Almost done. Boom. Just popping them on here super quick. You can upgrade to get a little drill, which is something that I think would be super handy. Just for screwing stuff in. Like you're a NASCAR driver, baby. Woo! Taking off tires less than 10 seconds, baby. Let's do it. Alright. We're done. $560 later. Good stuff. Now, when I was telling you before, go over to our toolbox, and we have all these different things that we can unlock. Level repair tools, level 1. I have no upgrade points yet because I have to reach 1,000 XP. Boo. Electronic meters, compression testers, OBD. Yeah, you know me. Old dirty. This is an old dirty bastard scanner. It's ODB. My bad. Fast unbolting with the screws. Fast assembly, disassembly. fast manual, and tablet, which are all good things. And then you can go over to the repair table here. Since we don't have anything unlocked, we can't repair anything, but we do have a bunch of parts in our inventory here, so we can just go and we can sell those for a little extra spare change. Oh yeah? Yeah, you totally can. You can totally do that. Yeah, gotcha. Let's see here. So we took care of a couple things here. Let's see if there's any other parts here. Replace timing related parts. Oh, okay. We can do that. We haven't done that yet. See if any timing belts or any kind of idler pulleys, accelerator pulleys need or belts need replacing. Hopefully it's a nice little easy one. There we go. Looks like we have a bad belt tensioner and a bad water pump. Let's see if anything else. And a timing belt. Now a timing belt can be a complicated thing depending on a different make and model of your car. I know in my car, I used to have an old truck, and that truck, the timing belt was actually on the outside of the engine, so it was a lot easier to disassemble and replace. What's going on, Buzz? I'm all about making that money. You gotta hold on, leave a message. But for this particular car, most cars nowadays, the timing belt is on the inside of the engine, so you gotta take apart the timing belt cover. But first, you gotta take off a bunch of different pulleys, crankshaft pulleys, and what else do we have over here? This is just an idler roller, and we can take apart the timing belt cover here. Gotta unscrew it, unscrew it, unscrew it there, and there you go. On most new cars, the belts are on the side, but there are a lot of cars made in the 90s, early 2000s, where the belts are on the front, so they're a lot easier to get to. This is like when you go and you like, for instance, you see this. This is a very clean-looking car. You look into an engine in America, especially an American car, American maybe, this is all compacted in. So knowing exactly where you got to go is a little complicated and annoying. So head over to the computer. We need a timing belt. Timing belt, $120. Yep, they are expensive. We need a water pump. Water pump, R4. Boom, get it. And a belt tensioner. So let's just put in belt tensioner. 35. Fantastic. Let's do it. And we'll put this bad boy together and call this an episode, mate. Woo! Assemble. If you hear anything in the background, my neighbor decided that he had off today. So it's the first nice sunny day. Let's crank the music so the entire neighborhood can hear it. I live in a pretty decent neighborhood, but kids these days, you know what I'm saying? And it's loud. It's like the loud. You ever like? I'm not a big hip hop fan, but I do enjoy me some dance music, some hip hop, some hippity hop. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like it. I don't like hearing your music inside my house. With all the windows closed, by the way. I just want to add that too. All the windows are closed. Belt tensioner. Fantastic. And then we just add the serpentine belt. And that's it. Work order done. $430, $29 later. Fair. We'll round up. I'm sure there's a couple cents in there. Things like that. Now, so far, I have not had a car that I needed to go ahead and take to the test track. Let's see if there's a test track joint. Repair all running gear faults. General engine control and repair list provided. Let's do it. Let's take it. Let's see if I can fit it in. Maybe this will be a quick fix. Or it'll be a terribly convoluted and horrible fix that'll take forever to do. Let's see what we got here. What's the problem is? Examine mode. Oh yeah, it's all on the inside. What do we got here? Crankshaft, bearing cap, fuel pump, piston with conrod. Really? So it's all on the inside. Let's see the back. Is there anything? Oh. Okay, so that needs fuel pump. That is going to take, and it can be examined by an electronic meter. Okay, but can I disassemble it? Accessible from under the car. All right. Let's move it on over. You're moving on up, homeboy. Let's take a little selfie first. Bang. Ha. Nice. Let's lift it up. So I can get to at least the water pump. Or fuel pump. Yeah, there we go. Take that bad boy out. Now the rest of the stuff is going to be inside of the engine itself, and it's going to make us go and take this bad boy down. Okay. Now, are you ready? Are you ready to take apart our first engine? Okay. Whee! Boom. Boom. Nice. Nice. Off you go. Now, can we examine anything from here? Nope. Still on the inside. Oh, there's the crankshaft below. Hold on. I think we can access this from the bottom. Just gotta take off the oil pan here quick. Yeah. Good. Oh, wait. Hold on. I almost did it. I almost did it. Almost had an incident. Taking off the oil pan. Like, I'm not gonna have an oil spill if we do that. I probably don't even need to do this. But nice. Okay. Now we can take this off without having to worry about oil spilling all over the place. Good, good, good. Take that bad boy off. There you are. There's the piston with conrod, and it looks like there is something else right there. Crankshaft bearing cap. So, let's move on in. Disassemble this. I was about to take apart the whole engine. No, don't need to do that. Accessible from the engine bay. You son of a bitch. Okay. So we gotta move this out of the road. Bring it on down. See, I need to take it down anyway. And let me guess. That was it was this side. So we gotta take that out. And we're gonna need to, of course, yeah, we're gonna need to take apart the whole the whole engine. Which means, get ready for it, this whole bad thing has to come apart. So, take apart the throttle, take apart the manifold. Just to get a piston out. That's what it is. Conrod, piston. Okay, so now we need to take off all of these pulleys here. All of them? All 9 times. Yep, all of these guys. So let's get this off. Get rid of that. Fun part's gonna be putting it back together again. Like, oh, where did I put all the screws? Okay, can I get this off? Yes, I can. All this to get one tiny faulty thing. Could have gotten it from the bottom. Nope, can't do that. So we gotta take off the timing belt, the cam gears, get rid of that. The only reason why I know all these terms are because they pop up. Let's take off the camshaft. Good. Now, how do I get this bad boy off? Nope, that ain't gonna let me do that. So we gotta take out the fuel. Oh man, you gotta take off the whole manifold, don't you? Really? Do I have to do all of that? Another part. Oh, I gotta take off the fuel filter. Yep. Gotta take off the exhaust manifold. Pop that bad boy off. It's gonna be a longer episode. I want to thank everybody for checking out the first episode. Got a bunch of different views, and I guess you guys kind of liked it. And you're like, oh, I'm kind of interested to see what this is all about. Some people might think it's just kind of boring. I'm a gearhead a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I mean, my name is Diesel, for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There we go. Still nothing. Why for I know can do that? Why for I know can do? Just need to get that part off. Oh, yeah. Then you take all these bad boys out. The spark plugs. I probably didn't even need to take that off. Forgot about the spark plugs. There we go. Then we can take this bad boy off here. Now, who wants to watch me put this whole thing back together again? Me, Diesel. Me. All right. There you are, piston with Conrad. There you go. Okay. So we need crankshaft, bearing cap, fuel pump, piston with Conrad. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we'll take a piston. $300. Yep. Crankshaft bearing cap. And what was that other joint that I needed? Gosh darn it. Fuel pump. Yes. Fuel pump. $120. We are going to upscale and upcharge the crap out of this poor guy. We sure are. Alright, assemble mode. Team, assemble. Let's pop that bad boy on here. Now it's all about putting this bad boy back together again. Let's see if we can do it without screwing anything up. Screw those in, screw those in. Don't forget, we need the spark plugs or else the engine don't spark, pop, pop, pop in your mouth. Good, good. Alright, let's get the camshafts in here. Camshaft there. We need the fuel rail. Take manifold. All 19 screws. See, this is where that little drill press would come in. The drill, indeed. Not the drill press. I'm not stamping anything. I'm not making new holes. Alright. And what did I remove over here? I removed this. I removed the fuel filter. I did not need to do that. So let's put engine head cover back on. We'll screw these bad boys on here. Good, 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 good. Nice. Ay. Okay, let's put the throttle back on. Easy enough. Let's put the ignition coils on here. Ignition coil. Ignition coil. Gotta put on the exhaust manifold back on here. Screw these bad boys in. I swear I need one of those drills. Rock and roll it. Can you imagine having a socket wrench for the entire thing? Like, ugh. Kind of poor ass mechanic dude. What do I look like? Let's put that bad boy on. We'll screw this on here. Good, good, good. Now we gotta put all the timing belts and things like that. Like, geez, man, this is like it's a very detailed oriented game. It's not 100% real to life because obviously you just can't pop these things off that simple, and the engine compartment is usually filled, compacted to the brim, and they usually, for some kind of like engine parts that are inside the engine, they usually just take the whole engine out and work on the engine outside of the car. That way you don't mess up anything inside the car, accidentally ruin anything on the inside while you're trying to get to whatever parts and such that you are trying to work on that. Okay, belt time. Tension cover. Good. Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah. But we have to go underneath the car for it. So. Whoa, Okie dokie, pokey schmokey. Now let's get in here. Assemble mode. Need to put on. Where are you at? Where you at, homie? There you are. Crankshaft bearing cap. screw that bad boy in. Then we'll put on the oil pan. And since we had to drain the oil so it didn't spill all over the place, we had to drain that, we have to fill it back up with oil. Okay, so that's on. And last but not least, assemble mode. Fantastic. Okay, now let's lower this bad boy down. We'll put some oil in here. Glug, 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 glug. Glug, glug, y'all. Glug, glug, hey. And that should be fine. How you doing? A little bit more. Okay. Cha-ching! Now, let's see what's... Let's see, just in case. Check the, you gotta check the oil dipstick. Plenty of oil. It's nice and golden, lush, beautiful. Everything is fixed. $925 later. 750 experience I'm up to. And boom. See? We're fixing engines. Changing oil. Taking care of some cars. Folks, my name is Diesel. If you like this video, go ahead and click like. If you really like my channel and you like my videos, go ahead and hit subscribe. New videos are coming out every single day, every single week. City Skylines is starting up with a new city as well as Windward. The war has begun. So folks, everyone have a good day, afternoon, evening, good night, peace out, like, shout, and I will check you out right here again in Diesel's Mechanic Shop next time. Oh yeah, let's see what else we got going on here. Repair all running gear faults, put in new timing parts. Shh, I can do that in my sleep. In my sleep.